Hello everyone, and welcome back to another 3 versus 3 rated game on the Wololo Kingdoms patch 1.5 on Voobly. As you may have noticed, this is going to be Team TheViper versus Team Daut, and these are just some rated games. They're all just for fun. Let's introduce the teams. We have green, orange, and purple. Green, orange, purple. So on the top flank, we have Carlini 8 playing as Franks. These were random civilizations. Carlini, by the way, for those of you guys that don't know, he's about a 1600 Voobly level player, and he donates quite a bit of money to a lot of the pros, a lot of the casters. He supports the community quite a bit. We have, in the pocket position, which is the best position for the pro, Daut playing as the Italians. Daut is 2K5 rated right now. And in the bottom flank, we have Crybaby playing as the Teutons. Crybaby is a 1600 level Voobly player. In the flank position for the Vipers team, we have TheViper himself playing as the Vikings. Not the ideal position you want your 2K5 level player. You want them as the pocket. In red, we have Pookie playing as the Aztecs, 1600 level player. And in blue, we have Kong Forever, a 1600 level player playing as the Persians. So we have a lot of classic civilizations here. The only new civilization in here is Italians, and maybe you can argue Franks, because Franks do feel a little bit different with all the balance changes. But let's take a look at which civilizations we would prefer in which positions. We already talked about we like Daut's position as the highest elo player in this game, in the pocket. So Carlini is playing as the Franks, and normally the Franks are a terrible flank civilization because they really don't have any feudal bonuses. They like to make knights. However, with the recent buffs to the Franks, again, they feel like a new civilization. They have a very strong scout rush with all their scouts, including their starting scout, starting with 54 HP and a small berries collection rate bonus. So those things really help boost the Franks as a flank. Now, in the flank position for the... let's just go to the same team. In the pocket position, we have Daut playing as Italians. Italians can be good as either a flank or a pocket, although neither really excel in those roles. Oh my god! And just to say, the 2K5 level player loses a villager to a boar. We all do at some point. That's because he's too busy double deer luring, as you can see. Doesn't look like he's going to get that one either. But Daut's playing as the Italians. What that means is that he'll have a faster uptime, which means he can get knights out faster, boom his economy a little bit faster, just get ahead in development from all those other players a bit faster with the Italians. And also he'll be able to perhaps spam some of those condos out a little bit later on. He gives all of his allies access to condos, of course. Crybaby is playing as the Teutons. The Teutons are a relatively unchanged civilization. The only balance change they got was that their Teutonic Knights move a little bit faster. But other than that, same old civilization. Not a great flank, for the same reason that the Franks may not be a great flank. They really like cavalry, and they don't like archers. And that's usually something that doesn't make for a very good flank. So the Teutons will want to play archers. However, they have a decent economy as well. So we'll see what the Teutons can do. Daut saying X TheViper because, of course, the two players we have to watch the most this game are going to be Daut and TheViper. Now, speaking of TheViper, he's playing as the Vikings. The Vikings are a very strong flank because they have a very strong economy and good archer line. And let's see if TheViper's going to lose this villager as well. No, he's not. So the Vikings flank is pretty good. Go into archers, siege rams nice and early. It's a very strong economy and even a good Dark Age rush. Aztecs probably one of the worst flanks you could possibly get. What the Aztecs like to do, since they don't get cavalry, is they either like to forward their opponents, or perhaps we could see the Castle Age Eagle Warrior come into play. Although that is a significant investment. So we'll see how effective those Castle Age Eagle Warriors could be, hopefully.
Yes.
In the flank position, we have Kong Forever playing as the Persians. Now, Persians, again, not the best flank civilization, because, again, you like the archer civilizations to be in the flank position and the cavalry civilizations to be in the pocket civilization. So this tends to be a theme for this game. We have 3 civilizations that don't like to be pockets but like to be flanks, and 1 civilization in the Aztecs that like to be flanks but don't like to be pockets. I think I mixed up the first one when I just said that. Alright, so let's see how the game shapes out. Looks like the Viper has a very poor wood line. It's actually not that bad. I'm surprised he's going to the forward one. This is an okay wood line for now. If you wanted to place another lumber camp here, this would be an okay wood line. This is an okay wood line over here. So I have to make the question, why does the Viper want to go for this extremely forward wood line? Not quite sure. Let's check his point of view. I'm always trying to understand what the players are thinking. That way I can learn myself. And I'm sure you guys will appreciate that also. So what the Viper sees is that maybe his opponent's a little bit far away. It looks like he thought his opponent's town center was around here, which is why he circled around. I'm not sure. Can't see his opponent is Teuton, so I can't use that as a justification. I'm just a little confused with this decision. This is very vulnerable to archers. Now, Kong Forever has gone for the Dark Age Rush. I'm going to check his economy back at home. As you notice, these guys are pretty far away for flanks on this map. And Kong Forever will go for a fast castle into knights. So he's going to do what the Persians like to do, what they like to do as a pocket. However, I think Kong Forever will get away with this because of, again, that rush distance is so huge on this particular Arabia map between him and Carlini. So that tends to be a good decision, I think. Now, the Viper's up for a fast feudal, Carlini's up, and Daut is up. Now, Daut is playing as the Italian, so let's check his stuff. Now, he gets a cheaper advanced Imperial Age. If he pulls this off on 21 population, I would be the most impressed ever. But no, he's going to go for a Scout Rush. So nothing really special here. He saves a little bit extra food as the Italians, but he didn't go up super early. Just a standard 21 pop-up Scout Rush, and he's going to try to do some damage. Now, little does he know, Kong Forever is actually going to drush him. And let's see if Daut is prepared for this. Does he get the quick Palisade Wall up? He does not. He's going to lose a few villagers from this. At least a few villagers. Oh, there we go. He's going to walk right past them. Not going to get stickied. Not going to get bumped. And no villagers for Kong Forever. However, that is a good trade as long as he doesn't lose his militias here. Oh, boy. Going to lose one militia. Going to try to get this villager, though. Okay, that's okay. But he's going to lose all 3 militia and a scout for 1 villager. I don't think that was worth it for a Dark Age Rush. Checking out some of the other players, it looks like that Pookie would probably go for his Eagle Rush. Not too much of a threat, I must say. I don't think the Eagle Rush is anywhere near as strong as a Night Rush. Even a Night Rush without Bloodlines. So we'll just have to see how much damage that can do. Crybaby's going to wall up his entire base. He's spent a lot of resources doing this. And looks like he's going to go for a Scout Rush. Although I can't exactly tell because I see no scouts on the field. Let's go to his point of view. Looks like there are resources for a Scout Rush, and here we go. Scouts are coming out. So Daut is officially 1 vill behind. Kong Forever will be able to fast castle, however. Carlini is making scouts, so a lot of the players making scouts. Again, those are beefy scouts, 54 HP. Will they be able to do any damage to Kong Forever? Probably not. In team games, you might have noticed a little bit of the tendency to go faster up to the next age rather than staying in the feudal age too long. And it's for reasons like this. So you have the scouts out from Carlini. You have map control from him. If this was a 1 versus 1, you just walk across the map, maybe tower up this gold, maybe get some archers out, but that's not going to happen because this is a team game. By the time he gets over there, the pocket's already going to be out with the eagles. So that's why Kong Forever feels a little bit emboldened to try this fast castle without any walls and with the forward gold. And he should get away with it. So these scouts look pretty much useless. They're going to prevent some villagers from taking these trees. They force the spearmen out, but again, pretty much useless. Pookie's going to be the first of the Castle Age. I'm going to see if he's got double barracks up. No? No, not even single barracks, actually. He's going to try maybe a boom. Yeah, just a straight boom from me. He's going to do, try to get up to that Aztec's Fast Imperial with Eagle Warriors. Viper coming to me. Where's the Viper? Oh, he's coming with archers, yeah. So let's see how many scouts Daut has prepared. He'll probably need at least 5. He's got 3 prepared. However, there is some scouts from his ally. If they do team up, they can take this out nice and easy. Crybaby's saying X, which means flare. Show me where the archers are. And there we go. Let's see. Apparently Daut doesn't know. He can't research. He can research cartography right now. Maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe Pookie just doesn't have it. So they can take that spearman out easy. This is not how you do it, though. You want Daut to come out. Daut can obviously see this. Come on, Daut. Bring your archers out. Bring your scouts out. Not sure what Daut's doing. Alright, here's the big engagement. Gonna take down the Spearman. Here comes Daut. He's late, but that should work out for them regardless. That should be a bunch of dead archers for the Viper. However, he will get a few scouts. He micros this correctly. That one's gonna get mixed up. Yeah, there we go. Nice micro from the Viper. He's actually gonna get his money's worth with these archers. Cartography from Pookie now. So Pookie's going forward with 3 villagers. For what for? I don't know. That's gonna take him a long time to get across the map. And no town centers for Pookie out also. I'm kind of confused. I'm very confused. Although Pookie's only a 1600 level player, remember. He's researching fervor. I mean, if you want to go for this Aztec... Oh boy, he's going back now. If you want to go for this Aztec, you know, forward play with monks, you gotta do that nice and early. You can't wait till you're already in castle. You should try that. What is he doing? Okay, but he's gonna go south now. I have no clue. I don't know. Just seems like a big missed opportunity from Pookie. At what could have been an advantage for him, being the first up to the castle age. Double stables out from Carlini, so now we're just into the traditional Franks play. Double stable bloodlines and knights. However, Kong is still spamming out some of his Persian knights across the map, and booming on top of this as well, because the Persians have such a good economy. So first knight's going to come out. Looks like Daut is fairly well defended. He's even going to wall it in through here. He's made 3 skirmishers just to defend from archers. Seems like a wasted investment. How often do you see the pocket making skirmishers? There's good reason for that. And currently he's going to add some town centers as well. So a very defensive game so far this game. Doesn't look like there's a lot of damage to be done. The players haven't really been trying to do that much damage. Conquerors looks to be in the lead though with 3 town centers. The only other player up to the castle age is Carlini. And Pookie, of course. Pookie's making double monastery. What is he going to do with that, though? Okay, he's only got 2 monks. I was going to check. 4 monks now. No idea what this is. It's like that player that plays the pocket position and only makes defensive spearmen. It's like, sure, you're going to be okay in the short term, but that makes no sense as far as offensive capability. Alright, so Daut's up to the next age now. I think he chose a poor strategy to open the game. Let's see if he's able to rebound from this. Right now, scores are very, very similar, very close together, so it's a very tight game still. And nice micro from the Viper. Just going to use that hill and the numbers advantage. Now, the Viper does have a lot of archers, so he can do some damage. So we should see some action there, and double stables from Crybaby, so he's going to go into knights. Yeah, those scouts are going to be goners if they stay in there too long, or maybe they can pick off a monk, we'll see. Looks like they're going to get out of there. And Daut can see exactly what Pookie's doing. And the Viper should move out as soon as he gets his upgrades as well. So let's just check the villages, because that's the most important stat this game. 56 from Kong Forever, as opposed to 53 from Carlini. Carlini's actually... Oh no, he's behind, of course. That makes sense. 45 and 45 for the other 2 players on the Viper's team. 41 and 38 for Daut's team. So Daut's team is definitely a little bit behind. They were a bit slower going into the next age. And tons of upgrades, including Thumb Ring. Let's see if these scouts can get any of these monks. They're gonna get 2 monks. That's a worthwhile trade. 3 monks even, and a 4th monk. Wow, that is 4 monks with 3 scouts. Wow, what a great trade. Not only is Pookie being a completely defensive unit, he's making the wrong unit for scouts. Like that pocket player that makes spearmen to defend himself when he's being raided with archers. Alright, the Viper should feel confident enough to move out. These pikemen have a little bit extra HP as the Vikings as well. You always have to feel hesitant moving out into the open field when you know knights are around, though. And that's a lot of knights. However, the Viper is just going to move across the map. This is a huge risk for the Viper. He's just going out on a limb, hoping he doesn't run into knights. And he's not. Remember, the knights, the Frankish bonus is +2 line of sight on teams on the team's knights. And over here we have many more knights from Carlini. However, Carlini actually he's not that far behind Nico. He's only down by 4 villagers. So Carlini's just managing his economy very well this game. Has some more upgrades as well. This is a fairly strong force from Carlini. This can do some serious damage. However, we got the Persians. The Persians get camels, so that should be able to save them. So somehow Crybaby saw this. I don't know how he saw that. Map hacks, maybe. Oh, and this is a bad time to split your army. So they're going to run right into... Down here's going to notify his ally. There we go. Set these crossbows around. The Viper's immediately going to rejoin his army. Try to huddle into this wood line, I assume. And let's see, +2 Bloodlines Knights versus a huge mass of archers, which are partially against the wood. I think the Knights should win. This is where that Thumb Ring upgrade really comes into play, and this is where you really like to afford that Thumb Ring upgrade, which you can as the Vikings. I don't know if the Viper was any other civilization to be able to have that upgrade. However, it's not going to matter too much because these Knights are going to clean up those archers fairly easily. So that's going to be a win from them. That'll help to shift the scores just a little bit. And I think we have a fair game now. I said before that Daut's team was a little bit behind. I think it's pretty much a fair game at this point. Daut advanced the Imperial Age, so he went for a fast Imperial Age. He spent a lot of time in the Feudal Age. Maybe this was his plan all along. Have a very long Feudal Age and then go for a fast Imp. So Daut's on 57 population. He's going to spam out the condos. We have +2 armor coming on the condotieros now. What's the best condotieros right now? It's probably going to be knights. However, again, the Aztecs don't get knights, so not going to happen from them. Sure, Kong is making knights, however, so is Carlini, so that should cancel out that. And Carlini's raiding the Viper pretty hard right now. So let's see what those condos can do. Let's see if they're supremely overpowered, like everyone thinks they are. They're going to get the +4 armor right away. And they're going to go straight to the Viper, of course. Now, Archer's not going to be effective against +4 armor. What we really need to see is Knights. Knights would probably be effective. The Viper is up to the Imperial Age. If he can get to Arbalest, he'll be perfectly fine. That's a big if, though. Especially with all these Knights. Let's see some great conversions by Pookie. This is going to be a great engagement. Okay, 1 Knight right there. Oh my god, those Knights take forever to convert, and that's because Carlini has a Teuton's ally bonus. That could have been a lot worse. Alright, so the Viper has to hold out for an Imperial Age. The Viper should have walled his map, but he didn't. And here comes the first wave of condotieros. They already have +4 armor. They're very, very beefy. Luckily, Kong does have his Knights around. But the Viper's economy is pretty much in shambles right now. 48 villagers only for him. So first wave is going to be defeated. It's kind of like an Eagle raid. How good the condos are. So I think the Viper can hold. He's definitely going to have to get that Arbalest upgrade right away, which he's getting. He needs to get the Bracer upgrade as well. And wall his map also. Let's look at where the rest of the condos are. There's some in the middle of the map. There's 2 mangonels coming forward. I don't see any other condo raiding. Kong Forever's hitting the gas on production. He's not going to go up to the Castle Age anytime soon. Imperial Age. Meanwhile, Carlini is going straight into the Imperial Age. So different strategies from our top flank players here. And Elite Eagle Warrior being done by Pookie. So a little bit of raiding from Kong Forever, trying to slow down the pocket here. I don't think it'll slow him down enough, though, because that Cavalier upgrade's going to be in shortly. Oh no, this could be huge! This could be huge! 2 big Megadol shots, oh my gosh! And there's the condos here, too. Gonna avoid that other shot, they're gonna get the 2. And that could have been a lot worse. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. The Viper's still going to manage with most of his army, and those condos really aren't too much of a threat to Arbalest anymore. I'll cast some more 2d10. Yeah, as long as these guys want to play more. So far, the Night Raids from Kong Forever doing a little bit of damage. Not too much. Kong Forever was able to click up, and I think that'll be every player up to the next stage now. Eagles are starting to come out from Pookie. They have a little bit of a window opportunity here where the Eagle Warrior will be super strong. However, it will diminish in strength once the Cavalier upgrade comes in. And Daut really not making it able to use out of these condos. He's got so many condos though, he's got 35. Although his economy's not so strong. The Viper still needs to wall his base and to build more Arbalest. This looks like where the game's going to be won or lost, though. Carlini getting heavily raided by Knights. He's getting the plate barding armor. I see no Knights on the field for him, though. Oh, here's a few. And Cavalier's done as well. So these guys are super beefy. Frankish Paladin with most of the upgrades. However, most of the economy is getting denied by Carlini. If Carlini can't defend this, then it's going to be GG for his team. Daut doesn't have that much economy to rebuild condos. What he's got is all these condos in the middle of the map, going into Kong's base. Now, most of Kong's army is away from home as well. So this raid could potentially do some damage. You could potentially be seeing a base race here. Good to hear 2d10. I'm glad you enjoyed the cast. Make sure to check YouTube if you haven't already. There's a link below the stream. So Daut could do some serious damage here. Luckily, Kong is playing as a Persian, so that might save his ass here. Oh my god, these are beautiful. I never noticed the little cape that the condos have. Look at the cape. That is beautiful design. I don't think Daut got his Arson's upgrade. Taking too long. So Carlini's going to defend. He's going to take some significant damage, though, in defending. But he's okay. Will Kong be okay? Losing a lot of villagers, down to 110 now. This town center is going to go down. The Knights are coming back from Kong. Cavalier is done, though. And it still looks like we have an even game. Scores are about 200 apart. That's very, very close. The Viper's map is really punishing him, though. He's really trying to get that golden wood. Oh my god, look at this! Look at this! The Viper made longboats in this little tiny pond. Look at that! There's only one space you can access that pond to. That is incredible. That's amazing. How did he do that? That is great. Awesome stuff. So Kong's got to get his economy back rolling, and a lot of his farms are idle. And let's see where he is compared to his flank. His flank's on 61 villagers. Carlini needs to reboom right away. He needs support from Daut. As you can see, Carlini's walling up pretty heavily. Meanwhile, Kong Forever is still at 105 population. This is a significant advantage for this team, I feel. And this is all due to Carlini's decision to go up to the Imperial Age faster, and Kong's decision to make more Knights in Castle Age. So Kong's going to try the raid on Daut now. Daut needs to switch into another unit eventually. Or not. Or not, he's just going to take down town centers. Because players are not walling. No excuse not to wall this here. So these condos can do significant damage to the Viper. The Viper's the weakest on his team, 75 villagers for him. However, the Cavalier are now in for Kong Forever. However, Paladin upgrade is coming from Paladin. So many different factors going back and forth in this game. Will Carlini be able to hold for Paladin? Carlini's going to go to his pocket with some Eagle Warriors mixed in there. And Pookie's just spamming all across the map. Question is, when will Crybaby go to Paladin as well? There's so many units just spamming across the map. Alright, Carlini's here now. Carlini's almost done with Paladin. Let's check Daut's villagers. Daut's at 100 in population, so he isn't taking too much damage. More longboats from the Viper. Nice. 110 villagers for Kong Forever. The Viper's really hurting, though. The Viper's now down to 59 villagers, and he's still going to go down. The Viper is just reduced to making longboats on every little pond he could find. Look at this. That's the 4th pond he could find. He's gonna go as one of his troll strats for his YouTube channel, I'm sure. However, this game is far from over. Score is still very close. And players are starting to think about trade as well. Oh, now it looks like the longships are useless. They just don't want to attack anymore. Alright, so let's check who's going to have advantage here. On the top side, we have Paladin upgrade done for Carlini. I think that's going to be enough for him to push him back. All these players on Daut's team so low on villagers. And the Viper's the lowest on villagers out of all those players. Such exposed farmland from Kong. Kong getting the pikeman upgrade. Actually, probably a smart decision. And more longships, of course. Longboat hype. This is going to be a nice raid from Pookie. I don't see enough Cavalier here. And still no Paladin upgrade from Crybaby. Garland Wars is done for Pookie. These guys can really pack a punch. And this raid should do significant damage if Crybaby can't get out any more knights. Players should be starting to run out of gold at the stage, so they really need to set up trade. This is where the Italians team bonus, unique tech really comes into play. That is if Daut knows about it. So this is a really messy game. This game could go on for a little bit of time. We're raiding at the north. That's definitely going to get shut down by Carlini, though. And Kong going into heavy camel with the secret weapon of the Persians against the Franks. Give me 1 second. Alright, better. Alright, so let's check where we're at. The Viper's still only at 60 villagers. He's been punished this whole game. Crybaby's also at 60 villagers, which makes it nice and easy for us spectators to understand. The bottom's basically even. Let's talk pockets. Pockets are... well, it's not even at all. I mean, Daut's team clearly has way more villagers. They have about a... I would say about a 50 villager advantage. So that's who I give the advantage to. However, the Viper's really not making any army at all, so... what can I say? At the very least, Crybaby will be contributing. I hope the Viper has some other plan in mind. Maybe cannon galleons? Who knows? If the Viper doesn't contribute something soon, though... I know you're on only 60 villagers, but you have to do something. Wonder where all the militaries are. I'm going to switch to... oh, the military view doesn't work for spectators. LOL! LOL! Longboats killing monks. Nice. God, this game's so messy now. I like the trade being started from Daut, though. Daut has 11 trade carts already. Kong has 14. And these condos are going completely uncontested. So what's the game plan from these players? Somehow you're going to have to break the Frankish line. And Camel and Halberdier would definitely be the option for that. That's not going to get us. So I think we should see that transition from Kong. For the pockets, we can talk a little bit of strategy. We have Aztecs versus Italians. Looks like Daut is actually going to go into his unique here, the Genoese crossbowmen, which should be good against cavalry, but not so good against eagle warriors. So maybe against Aztecs, you might want to start thinking about Siege Onager to take down some of these guys. Or, sorry, the eagle warrior will do fine. Maybe Daut should be thinking about a different unit, like hand cannons. The Viper's saying take care of your units. How is the Viper able to actually take the skull? It amuses me to no end. LOL! LOL! Viper's got quite a while before he works his KD back up to 500. So players right now just trying to set up trade. Once they get the trade going, they can afford all their more expensive units. LOL. The Vipers try to really protect these longbows. They're elite longbows. They're actually pretty good. I think this is a new meta, guys. I just want to check Daut. Let's check if Daut's got his unique tech. I think he does, yeah. Silk Road. Trade units cost minus 50%. So Daut knows his expansions a bit. There's elite Genoese crossbowmen for him. It looks like Pookie's going to try a heavy raid of Carlini. Are the armies in place? Oh, this is all just a distraction for the Viper to get up his docks. Will he get it up? Will he get it up? You'll get one up. Nice. That is actually, I mean, they are being useful, yeah. Is it worth the investment? Probably not. Is the Viper probably better off doing champions or Arbalest? Probably, but they're more effective than you would think they are. LOL. This is a very nice raid from Pookie. Holy shit! Holy shit! Carlini's down to 20 villagers, guys! Holy shit! That's game! I think that's game. Carlini is out of the game. 20 villagers for him. That was the raid of the game. I think that's it. Carlini's down to 20 villagers. Crybaby's down to 40 villagers. Apparently what's going to end this game are the raids of Pookie. And the longboats, of course. Who knows if they've been, the Viper's been slinging him, but those raids are just... They are going to be what ends the game. That's going to shut down the trade line. All up to Daut. I think this was a bad decision for him to switch into Genoese crossbowmen. His biggest concern should have been the Eagle Warriors, in which case he should have went into hand cannons. Oh, heavy demos, what? Come on, I want to see one of these. This can actually kill a lot. Come on, the Viper. The Viper, come on. Oh, it's a shame.
Yes.
Cannon gallons, they are useful on Arabia. Of course they are. Unfortunately, that demo's not going to get anything. And there's GG. GG right there. Alright, so GG. The Vipers team's going to take that with his incredible longboat strategy, which obviously was the reason why they won the game. New meta, guys. It's a shame we didn't see those cannon galleons, too. Cannon galleons on Arabia. I don't think we'll ever see that again. Hope you enjoyed this game. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.